Welcome students. As you know, we are studying about vectors and our next topic is very important, that is called parallelogram theorem. This is very important for numerical point. Parallelogram theorem. Parallelogram theorem. This is the generalized form of Pythagoras theorem which is taught in class 9 level or lower level. In that case, you have selected the triangle of 90 degree. That is the Pythagoras theorem. But this is the parallelogram theorem. It could be applied for 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree. What you want, you can take. Okay. Let's suppose vectors are given as like this. This is P vector. This is Q vector. Answer will be P plus Q. Very easy because they have a same direction. If Q in opposite direction, it will be P minus Q. If P vector and Q vector are as like this, so you no doubt it will be under root P square plus what? Q square. You have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. But in parallelogram theorem, it is a generalized form. Let's suppose two vectors are as like this. This is P vector, this is Q vector, and they are at theta angle. Okay? Then we have to solve this answer. So first you make the parallelogram. It should be 90 degree. So this is P vector, so no doubt it will be P vector, parallel, that's why it is called parallelogram. This is Q vector, so no doubt it will be Q vector. This angle is theta, so according to design that angle will be what? Theta. This is the resultant vector and it is known as what? R. Are you getting? P vector and Q vector are established at how much angle? Theta angle. Our aim is resultant R vector. So Q vector, we have designed Q vector parallel or P vector, so that will be P vector. This angle is theta, no doubt this angle will be what? Theta. Let's suppose this is called A, B, C, D, C, D and E. Make the design A, B, C, D, E. Okay. So I have traced the design dotted line because I am trying to find out for 90 degree, because for 90 degree formula is very clear, that is called Pythagoras theorem. So first we apply the Pythagoras, then we apply in parallelogram as a general form. Okay, since this degree is 90 degree, so our triangle is ACE. You can see there, this is 90 degree. So what we get for this? AC square is equal to AC square is equal to AE square plus C square. Pythagoras theorem. Our aim is parallelogram, but I have started from Pythagoras. For that we have designed a 90 degree triangle, and for 90 degree we directly apply this formula. Okay. Now AC square is equal to what will of AE square? AE square is equal to AD square plus DE square. Okay. One more thing is there. If this is Q, and according to resolution of vector, this is Q and this angle is what? Theta. So it could be written as that portion will be Q cos theta. Are you getting the point? Base, this is called Q cos theta. This is perpendicular as like this. If this is A, so it will be A cos theta and it will be A sin theta. Same way I am doing here. This vector is Q, so it will be Q cos theta. This is perpendicular, so it will be Q sin theta. Very easy way. We can resolve it because it is also based on resolution of vector. Okay, once again, this is Q, so it will be Q cos theta and it will be Q sin theta because it is a perpendicular. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse and cos theta is equal to perpendicular base upon hypotenuse. So it will be Q cos theta and it will be Q sin theta. Okay, this is the preparation for parallelogram theorem. Okay, come to the point. What are AE square? AE is equal to AD plus DE. Are you getting? AE is equal to AD plus DE. So we can write AD plus DE what? Whole square plus C square. C square is very clear. It is Q sin theta. Okay. Again, AC square is equal to, we can write AD square, A plus B whole square plus DE square plus 2 AD into DE plus C square. Are you getting the point? Okay. AC square is equal to AD square plus DE square plus C square. You can check there. DE square plus CE square is equal to CD square. Are you getting? Again we apply Pythagoras theorem here. DE square plus CE square, base square plus perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square. So it will be this plus this. We can write this square plus this square is equal to what? CD square. So it will be CD square plus 2AD into what? DE. Very easy way we can get it. Okay. Now put the value. What the value of AC square? AC square is equal to that value is given R. So it will be R square is equal to AD square. What the value of AD? It is P square. P square plus CD. What the value of CD? CD. You can check there. CD is Q square. P square plus Q square plus 2AD. AD is P and DE. D is Q cos theta. So then Q cos theta. So what is the answer? R is equal to under root P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. This is formula for parallelogram theorem. Very, very important. This is the result. We need two things, result and direction. So answer is very clear. P and Q, two vectors are bent on each by theta angle. Then formula become R is equal to under root P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Let's suppose as like force is given 2 Newton, 3 Newton acting on 30 degree. I ask what are the resultant force. So directly we can take 2 square plus 3 square plus 2 into 3 cos 30. We can put the answer and put the value and get the answer. So this is important point. If special case number 1, theta is equal to 0. If you join, you can get the very easy answer. Theta is equal to 0. Theta 0. Cos 0 1. So you will get P square plus Q square plus 2PQ. It means it will be P plus Q whole square. So direct answer R will be P plus Q. R vector will be P plus Q. That is one answer, original answer. If second point, if theta is equal to 90 degree, are you getting point? Theta is equal to 90 degree. That become parallelogram theorem converted into Pythagoras theorem. You can see there cos 90 0. So that whole quantity becomes 0. So you will get under root R is equal to under root P square plus Q square. These are the special cases. Third cases, if theta is equal to 180, theta 180, cos 180 minus 1, so it will be P minus Q whole square. So answer R is equal to whole square and root cancel out. It will be P minus Q. So this is the special cases of Pythagoras theorem or parallelogram theorem. Okay, are you getting? These are the points. Now second aim is our direction. Let's suppose this resultant direction is alpha. So our direction could be find out by tan alpha is equal to, this is the direction, tan alpha is equal to perpendicular upon base. You better know. So what a perpendicular? It will be CE upon, what is base? Your base is what? Come on, E. CE upon AE. Perpendicular upon base is equal to tan alpha. Tan alpha is the direction. If you ask, find out the direction, you have to find out the tan theta. Okay. So we are assuming here alpha. Theta is the angle between P and Q, but alpha is the resultant direction. So what we can write? Tan alpha is equal to what value of CE? CE value is very clear. Q sin theta. Q sin theta upon AE. What value of AE? AE is equal to AD plus DE. AD plus what? DE. So we can write tan alpha is equal to Q sin theta upon what? AD. AD is P plus DE. DE is Q cos theta. P plus Q cos theta. So this is the direction of parallelogram theorem. Okay. So that's all for today.